ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Jason Lawrence!
Just want a cozy little Christmas here with you.
Jason Lawrence Christmas Show.
Merry Christmas!
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Merry the Christmas,
Merry
Australia.
the Christmas.
What a day, guys.
I love
You know
Christmas.
what? I couldn't think of anyone I'd rather spend Christmas
I
with
know.
than my family. So let's get this show on the road because I'd like to get home.
Did you wake with anything in your sack? Lauren?
Kids are up early.
Oh, your kids are up early. Santa
yeah.
came to my house.
Good.
Yes, I was a good boy. I made the good list.
But
Yep.
I am
Surprising.
hosting Christmas Day today.
Oh, yep.
So I have a lot to do.
So
A
look,
lot to do.
A lot of people will be in their cars on the way to families' houses this morning. They would have done the present opening.
All right, there'll be a few people in the cars on the way to family things. There'll be a lot of people on the cars on the way to like Woolies, Coles, just to get the
do you know
last
what?
minute things they've forgotten. They've forgotten the gravy. They've forgotten the
bag of
apple
ice.
sauce. The bag of ice.
The bag of ice.
And at all the servos, they have the giant crate of ice and they wrap
Yeah.
it in the
Yeah.
bloody alfoil.
I mean, yesterday it was $3. Today
Yeah.
it's $9.
You know what we used to do on Christmas Day, back in the black and white days at the radio station? We used to send like the street teams out, the Supernovas or the Black Thunders.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah, and we'd load them up with batteries. Because back in the
all
90s,
the toys
Yes.
Santa
all
delivered.
the shops were
All
closed.
the remote control cars.
Servos weren't open in the 90s.
Santa's not very good with the batteries.
No, Santa's shocking with the batteries. So we used to have like the Black Thunders and the Supernovas
Oh,
out
my-
giving out batteries.
Great idea.
Yeah, it was
I'm
nice.
sure they were thrilled to be doing that on Christmas Day.
Oh, double time and a half.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Well, these days the clubs are open. I think I'm going to go clubbing tonight.
Are you what? Electric's open tonight?
Everything will be open
Christmas
tonight,
night.
Jace.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Australia
I won't be
will
able
jumping.
to do that because my family are what I like to call stage 5 clingers on Christmas, and you can't get them
Oh,
out
you
of the
can't
house.
kick 'em out.
Nah, they go all night.
Well,
Who
look,
stays the longest?
Usually Liz, my mum.
yeah, she
she
loves
loves
it.
it. Loves a festive party.
She won't
loves the
stop
Christmas
until her
season.
stocking's full.
she normally leaves around Easter. Hey, coming up on the show, we are going to be celebrating with some very special guests. Darren Hayes is in with an absolute banger of a Christmas carol, and
You know who else is in?
yeah, in the lead up to Christmas Day lunch.
Jamie Oliver. So if you need any tips on like last minute kitchen necessities, he's the guy. He'll tell you what you need. Have you forgotten the applesauce? Have you forgotten the gravy?
I love applesauce.
What's
had
that
it.
song about making gravy? You know the song. There's a whole Christmas movie made with it this year.
Yeah, there
Who
is.
wrote the Making Gravy
Oh God,
song?
people screaming at the
Kelly.
radio. That's the
Paul
one.
Kelly.
I was like, does Greybox have a theme?
Paul Kelly's not here. Paul Kelly's not on the show today. He's busy.
When you're making grave ox.
I feel like Greybox tonight. Like Greybox tonight.
Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Please be safe on the roads today if you are
Absolutely.
driving around.
Christmas at the Stanaways. We'll find out what it's like at Clint's house, my house, and Lauren's house.
We're going
throughout
to call
the
my
show.
dad later.
Oh, yes.
Bobby.
Oh, Dad. My dad has a Christmas tradition that drives my brother and I insane.
Well, that's just Christmas traditions in a nutshell.
I know. Families do funny things on Christmas, don't they?
Guys, too early for trifle.
No, never.
Let's get into it. This is our Christmas Day special. It is Jason Lauren on Nova. Merry Christmas. Take it easy on the roads. We hope you've had a great Christmas morning so far. Hope you were behaving last night and you got everything you want.
Yeah, Christmas Eve is a fun night.
Love
like
the carols.
anticipation, the excitement. Santa's coming.
You can have
Yeah.
a little champagne.
Hey,
I wonder if Santa ate everyone's carrots they left out. No, the reindeers ate the carrots.
you know
not
what? We have
Santa.
a hoon on. We have a hoon on Susan nice and early this
Do
morning.
you?
Like, yeah, we were hooning Susan early.
The lazy
Take it
Susan.
out.
the
Spin.
Tupperware lazy Susan.
That's a specialty in your house, isn't it?
It's loaded with coloured popcorn. Normally the chocolate almonds,
Yum.
M&Ms.
Oh, in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
At
Christmas
any
Day.
time.
Yeah.
There's no rules.
All right, let's take you to the Stanaway house now.
Let's do it. Dad's tradition, well, it's actually a recent tradition. He loves to come up with a Christmas shot.
What do you mean? Oh,
Jesus.
I know.
like a schnapps.
Really?
Like,
Oh,
what-
schnapps.
So I think,
Wait, a shot you drink or like a Christmas family
No,
shot,
like-
family photo?
no, not a snap, a shot, like a down the hatch
He
shot.
designs it every
He
year.
designs it every single year.
Can I just do a safety check and warning? Because
Yeah.
I think there'd be a lot of families that cracking open the Baileys or the schnapps and stuff and
Mm.
drink responsibly, but they'd be opening it today and then not touching it for another year.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
I think when you're undoing the lid of something, if there's a crusty sound or feel,
Nah, go for it. Go
It's-
for
I
it.
don't think it goes off, does it?
Nah.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Does the Baileys go off?
Oh,
I
baby.
hate
In
Baileys.
previous years, we have had like a creamy sort of
Yeah.
shot, which are quite delightful.
Nah, I'm not into it.
There's been like he's really gone deep in the cabinet, like a Maduri-based shot.
Oh. Do we know what this year's specialty is?
Not
Christmas
this
or
year, but he
schoolies?
has hinted at it having a gingerbread style twist. So I don't know. I don't know
I
how
like the
that
sound of that.
works. But he's like a
Mixologist.
mixologist. I was going to say like
He-
he worked in
Does he name
Cocktail,
it?
the movie.
Does he
He's
name
Brian
it?
Brown.
He's
in
Brian
Cocktail.
Brown in Cocktail.
Does he name his Christmas shot every year?
He doesn't, but he should. And
What time of day?
The Stanaway shot.
It's usually sort of.
This-
It's actually we're pretty punchy. We usually start with a few prawns,
we do the seafood. Yeah, we do the seafood.
glass of champagne, and then pre-lunch, Dad will bring out the tray of shots.
Pre-lunch.
The Stanaway shot.
Pre-ham.
just to get everyone really
Warmed up.
involved.
Just warming from the
Yeah,
inside.
warm the
It's always
cockles.
great when it's a really hot Christmas.
Mate, growing up on the mean streets of Brisbane.
Yeah. There's been some scorches.
Oh, and we'd all be gathered around that bloody oven as Mum pulls out the roast pork.
Yeah.
And the,
It's just the best.
It is. Whatever
Have
you're
a
getting up to.
beautiful day today.
Also, can we just do a shout out to everyone working today too?
Yes.
Yes,
Like medical centres, doctors, all
But
that
like
stuff.
supermarkets,
Yep.
service stations.
Dad almost needed the medical help one year because he introduced a pomegranate shot into the equation. And
Not with the seeds in it.
He tested the pomegranate shot, and let's just say the pomegranate didn't go down the gullet too well.
He got-
Do you need to get his stomach pumped on Christmas Day?
It came back up very
Did anyone else have a
Put
pomegranate
him
shot?
out of action for the rest of the day.
Oh, shout out, Jono.
Oh, don't be using pomegranate in shots.
I'm glad he did the taste test
Yeah,
before he gave it to the family and nearly killed the whole family.
That was
100%.
pre-ham as well that day.
pre-ham, pre-everything.
Yeah, that's it. It's the shots on the empty stomach that'll get you.
Very special guest. I love this man. Known him for a lot of years. I am talking Mr. Darren Hayes is on the air with us.
Thanks for having me.
Darren Hayes.
Lovely to see you.
So I've got history with Darren.
But before you get to that, I'm not
Hey,
interested
listen, we were
in
never going to
history.
talk about that. And
Oh,
also,
yeah.
I was very confused about my sexuality.
I've got a compliment. You're the best smelling guest we have ever had in this studio.
That means a lot to me.
I have just found out you released a cover of Last Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that was very early on in my career.
Oh,
Oh, God. Look at the smolder.
we love this song.
Oh my gosh, we must put this on rotation.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yes.
I got to meet George Michael.
Guys,
You got to meet George Michael.
We became somewhat acquaintances, and I
love
adored him. And
George Michael.
this is going to sound like a humble brag.
No.
but,
Go for it. It's George Michael.
So I sang this song, and then maybe 6 months later, was invited by Pavarotti to duet with him at Pavarotti and Friends.
Hang on, you did a duet with George Michael or Pavarotti?
Pavarotti. And
You're the friends.
I was the friend single, and had to sing in Italian. And we
No.
sang
What
O
did you
Sole
sing?
Mio, O Sole Mio.
Oh my god, I
And,
don't know what that is.
It's the go-to.
But I pretended I
O
did.
Sole Mio. It's that.
Oh, that one. I know that
So
one.
here's the deal.
I was going to do the next
Pastor
bit.
We go to Modena in Italy. Guess who's on the bill? Tracy Chapman, Annie Lennox, George Michael, and Daryl Haynes from Soundgarden. Right? And I'm thinking, total imposter syndrome, whatever. Pavarotti,
And Pavarotti.
And Friends.
couldn't have been nicer. Yeah, the Friends were Aqua.
Yeah.
Aqua.
Aqua on the
As
bill.
in, I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah, but
What did they sing with
a
Pavarotti?
really traditional
Surely not.
song. And actually, the lead singer, whose name, forgive me, I can't remember. She's a
Yeah.
beautiful person and has a great voice. But here's the deal. The other guy was like, come on, Barbie, let's go. Don't know if he can sing.
So Pavarotti didn't sing
Gabe-
Barbie Girl.
No. He gave me singing lessons.
Pavarotti?
He took the key and he raised it 5 semitones because he was like,
Oh.
in Spanish, in Italian, he kept saying, no, you're a tenor, you're a tenor, you're a tenor. I was just like, oh, Jesus, whatever. But anyway, then George is on the same show and he walks up to me and he goes, you sang a song of mine, didn't you?
George did.
And I'm like,
George Michael knew about it.
Yes.
Just walked up. Are you
And-
here for royalties?
And I just went, I sat there frozen and he went, I quite liked it. And he gave me a little wink. Little wink from George. And I just, I could breathe.
Oh my god! Because when he said it, were you like, "Oh my god, is he going to
he wants me
savage
to write
garden
it.
my
Yeah.
song?"
Yeah,
write a
because you know
check.
what? I once did a Prince cover. And you know how Prince reacted to that?
Didn't like it.
He, not only did he not like it, he said, Please burn all copies.
What song was it? What song was it?
Wow.
It was a live recording on a DVD.
Can we find it on YouTube?
No, you actually can.
Yeah, find
look
it.
for the
we
Prince
must find
cover.
it.
It was my song Popular mashed up with Baby I'm a Star.
We're searching.
And
Please burn all. Was that in a voice note or an email? Or
it was. I don't know how he communicated.
letter.
I think it might have been at that point through invisible ink because
Yeah,
he didn't have
yeah,
a name at
yeah.
that point. But yeah, we had filmed it in like HD cameras. It was a DVD about to come out, and I was so proud. And it was like, here, have 100% of the royalties. And he went,
Burn it.
burn all copies.
Oh,
Wow.
I could imagine him saying that.
So-
And you know what?
In his little
yes.
high
You know what?
heels.
Kudos to him. He's a genius.
I love.
Yeah, but it's
I
no
loved
Last
the
Christmas.
artist formerly known as Prince. In fact, I saw him in one of his last shows at Rod Laver, and it was amazing.
He's a genius, and I
Yeah.
miss him terribly.
Well, so are you, sir. Darren Hayes' new memoir, Unlovable, is available now. It's
you're
very good
so
to see
lovely.
you.
I think it's great to see
so
you too.
lovable.
Yes.
So lovable.
Thanks, guys.
And, you
And-
smell absolutely divine.
I'll be emailing through the concoction later on.
And I
Please
will
do.
reply with videos of Lauren hacking your song at karaoke.
Love it.
Let's do a very special festive edition of this.
Overrated
Absolutely overrated.
or underrated? Tired of being underrated.
Overrated, underrated, where we go through things that, well, it's in the title, overrated, underrated. This one's a Christmas edition.
Oh,
like
we got
it. I like
Chrissy.
I'm going to come out of the blocks, say something quite controversial.
Oh, you're
got
the
one.
Grinch. He's just going to say Christmas overrated.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, I love Christmas too.
Do you?
Love it.
Because all you've done is whinge about it for the last 3
No,
weeks. And it's
love
coming
it.
Up. Okay.
Love it. Overrated? Bonbons.
I love them. I love them.
are you talking
I don't care who
about?
you are. You put that dorky little paper hat on and it screams Christmas.
My dad used to force us. No one ate unless we're all wearing the paper hats.
Yeah, that's me.
But I grew up in Brisbane. So we were all sitting there sweating our head off, eating roast pork with coloured
Yeah, yeah,
dye
yeah.
running down our forehead.
Well, what about spare a thought for the people like my Paul with the big bonts?
Oh, he's going to sew two together.
That you know they rip.
Yeah, what
When your
happened?
head's
Two
big,
rip, they rip.
They rip.
And everyone turns on you.
He goes, oh, you got a big bonts.
Do you know what's
Big
overrated?
head.
What
What's
needs to
overrated?
get in the bin when it comes to dessert time?
I've already written it down. So
Have
you and
you?
I are the
Same
same
here,
person.
same here.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, that's allowed. I'm all for
Oh.
that. Christmas pudding and Christmas cake is
Gone.
disgraceful.
In the
Do you know
bin.
what? I think it's time to move on from the 1800s. Get rid of it.
I see
No,
it downstairs.
but it's like-
Overrated.
They've got it
isn't
down.
there-
No one eats it.
No, you've got to find
Who
the
eats
lucky
it?
penny or some
But
such
who
thing.
eats it?
Don't you?
It's downstairs at Coles at the moment, wrapped in what looks like a tea towel. I'm like, that's
But
a
you
no.
tell me who eats that thing.
My
No one
Nana
does.
Marg
Not
loves
me.
it.
I mean, the custard's all right.
You know
but-
what? If we're throwing desserts out,
Trifle, gone,
Gone.
in the
I
bin,
love
chow.
it. Love it.
of course you do. You're 90.
I love it. That little jelly you get at the bottom. Oh, yes. And the custard and the bread and the. Oh, it's.
My
all
dad
kinds
and
of
you are the
special.
only two people I know that like trifle. What's the bet you like his other dessert? Tin
What?
peaches.
I don't mind them. Yeah, a bit of whipped cream.
Oh, yeah, tinned fruit at Christmas is big.
You know, the peaches, the mangoes, and peaches.
Peaches, mango, peaches.
There's our modern
You
hit.
know what I used to hate, and now I love?
Oh, yeah.
A Kris Kringle. Back in the day, I was
Yes.
like, no, I want lots of presents. And now
Yes.
I'm like, one present? Bring it. I only have to buy one present. One present for the family.
I got something
And you
underrated.
get one good thing
Yeah.
instead of heaps of...
Talk to me. I love this
Underrated.
edition.
Midnight shopping.
Okay.
Oh, God, are
Well, you
you
can
one
get a
of
park,
those?
can't you? You get a
You
park.
get a
pretty
park?
easy. Yeah.
There's no one there.
Well, sometimes.
No,
No,
that's
you-
not true. As a former employee
Same.
at Chadston, then had to do the 24-hour trade.
Yes.
The people that came in on a
3 a.m.
panic. 3 a.m. people were coming
was
in.
one of the,
And I was like,
the
what are you
highest
doing?
occupancies.
Really?
I'm just
Yeah.
here trying to get my
Oh,
double
no.
time and eat KFC. Do you
No.
actually really want to buy your wife a dress right now? Do you really?
From Kukai.
Was to Cuba.
De Cuba. Do you know what's making a comeback? I'm told.
Overrated and underrated.
It's underrated because it's making a comeback. Tinsel.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently
What, as in
tinsel
wrapping
is
it around?
back. Apparently.
Wrapping
No.
it around.
No, seriously. Apparently tinsel
Tinsel's not back.
it
It's
is
bows.
making a comeback.
Aren't we into bows now? People put bows on their trees.
Oh,
instead
God. No,
of
you put bow on
ornaments.
your suitcase when you're travelling so you know it's yours. You don't put it on
Oh,
a Christmas
Paul makes
tree.
me do that. It's so embarrassing.
one?
It's so embarrassing, the ribbon on the suitcase. I'm like, I know it's got a sticker on it with my name on it. I know which one's mine. He makes put a big, big bow on it.
Underrated?
Yeah.
celebrity Christmas songs.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Jason Lawrence.
Just want a cozy little Christmas here with you.
Jason Lawrence Christmas Show.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Merry the Christmas.
Merry the Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It is Jason Lauren. Clint is here with us as well. We are celebrating Christmas on Nova. We are with you as you probably are doing the current drive. You've done the open presents. You're heading to families' houses. Just quickly, how many cars do you reckon would be on the radio at the moment? And in that car, there would have already been a Christmas Day fight.
Oh, yeah, but that's what families do on Christmas
Yeah.
sometimes. It's funny because you want Christmas to be the perfect happy day, but let's be honest, things go AWOL all the time.
Yeah, there's
Was
always a drunk
Someone-
uncle.
Well, I don't think, not yet, not this time in the
No,
morning.
not now.
Was the
but
one
later.
Someone's
year.
running late, someone's forgotten the pavlova.
Yes.
My
Two of the aunties haven't spoken to each other all year.
my mum would always rekindle her relationship with a bottle of Midori.
Oh, yeah.
Midori.
Yeah, she'd have two Midoris.
That is a drink of summer, isn't it?
Oh my
It's
god,
a real adventure on Christmas Day.
two Midoris, and she was a real adventure. It was like it was bloody schoolies.
What's
week.
your responsibility on Christmas Day? What do you have to tend to?
Well,
Like you're a Weber guide, you have to tend to the hot coals.
we're doing it unconventional this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
We've actually booked Christmas Day at the pub.
Oh, no cleanup.
Where-
Exactly.
we're
but
You're
doing
doing
the
the
same
same.
time.
But-
Stanners.
then we come home and then we fire up the pool and the pizza oven
House
and we have all their
party!
friends
Oh, that's cool.
It's
all
really-
our friends come
it's
over in
really
the afternoon.
interesting because he has all his friends over. I don't recall getting an invitation.
I've never had an invitation. It would have been nice to get a Christmas invitation,
Just
Lauren.
an invitation for his
Yeah.
friends.
I mean, 'cause
his
it's a big
nearest
house,
and
it's a big
dearest.
pool.
It's a mansion.
Can fit us all in.
Guys, come on, I'll send you a picky. Hey, coming up this hour,
You know what? I'm hosting Christmas and I may be leaving my family at
Well, you
my
are
house and
welcome
coming to
at
your
mine.
house and
You
I've
are-
had enough.
you are welcome.
And
at
if you've
mine.
had enough of your family,
We'll
you go
swap.
back to mine. We'll do house swap.
All right, so coming up this hour, celebrity chef Jamie Oliver is going to join us to talk Christmas Day lunches.
Coming up next, though, we've got a funny old Christmas tradition that happens at my dad's house, which is embarrassing for my brother and I.
This-
But I think you're going to actually like it.
Yeah, I've been hanging out for this. You said it's probably going to get me quite emotional. We'll go there next. This is Jason Lauren. Merry Christmas. You are listening to Nova. You reckon there'd be any family bust-ups already yet?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Who forgot the batteries? Where are the batteries?
Cheryl, you said you were making the salad.
Who's
You
getting
won't-
the ice?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
the
Oh, the
ice.
ice.
Yeah.
Someone's forgotten to collect something from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Some kids opened someone else's kid's present. They're fighting over the kids fighting over the presents.
Who got into the cream for the pavlova?
Oh, yeah.
Did Santa eat the cookies you left out? Did your kids leave cookies out for Santa?
We did indeed.
Carrots for the reindeer?
Yes.
Did they come along and eat it
And
all?
a cheeky little beverage.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Well, it's a
good
big
on you,
night for the
Santa.
big man.
It is. Thirsty
I love
work.
Christmas.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to everyone listening. Please be safe on the roads today if you are driving. Now, I am hosting Christmas Day this year, so I must
it's a
get this
lot of
show on the road.
responsibility.
You know what? I did it last year too, and it was the first time I felt like a grown up.
Yeah?
Because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm a real adult now. My mum's not hosting, my dad's not hosting. I'm hosting
Did you
them.
do all the cooking?
Paul did most of it.
Oh, you're,
I faffed around.
You're a real adult.
I made the house look aesthetically pleasing. That's what
Perfect.
I did. But my parents are separated, so notoriously we have done year on, year off, year
Oh,
at mum's,
yeah, we
a
do.
year at dad's,
But
and then
also-
we flip Christmas Eve. We do it the other way
We're
around.
a bit the same, like her parents or her family,
In-laws,
my family.
Who's doing Christmas this year?
But then I'm like, we got 3 young kids now. Like, we're the family.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You know, so now Christmas
it all
is just at our
changes.
house. Yeah.
So I think every family has that, not the battle, but it's like a jigsaw piece.
Yep.
What time do we go to everyone's houses?
Yeah.
Anyway, my dad hosts every second year, but there's only one problem with Christmas at my dad's.
What?
It is that he has this Christmas tree
Yeah.
that he bought in a pot, a real live Christmas tree. You know how some people
Go,
buy
Bobby.
fakies,
Yep.
they buy them and then they throw them out. My dad bought a Christmas tree the year my brother was born.
Oh, that's
a
lovely.
real live Christmas tree in a pot.
And does he keep it alive?
He takes it outside in the garden for 11 months of the year.
No
He tends to it all
way.
year
All
round.
year round, and he brings it in for Christmas.
Oh, that's
My brother,
I mean, I'd prefer
He's
someone bought a bottle of
40.
wine the year I was born. but-
40, so don't get stuck into my family about
It's
not
a
being
40-year-old
sustainable. It's
tree.
a 40-year-old Christmas tree. Well, it probably grew for a few years in the ground before that. And Dad was
Yeah.
like, I'm not having it for 1 year and discarding it. My dad is very sentimental.
I
You know my
love
dad
this.
body.
I love this.
Jace, If you could see what this Christmas tree looks like,
It's
Ham.
probably
Give us a
hideous.
look at it.
I've got a photo
I bet you
here.
it looks magical.
It probably looks like
It's
the
like
My
an
windows.
heirloom.
You know.
Here it is.
Give me a look.
There's more tinsel than leaves on it.
Oh, that's not well.
Give me a look.
That,
Give me a look.
that tree
And my
looks sick.
brother and I get so embarrassed every
Oh
year
my
because we've now
goodness.
got fiancés and
That's a skinny
we're
tree.
like
Hang on.
partners and we're like, oh God, not the tree again, Dad. Let's just buy a new tree. And he says about the tree, it ain't leaving.
Burke's Backyard joins us now. Good morning and Merry Christmas, Bobby.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Hello, Bobby.
Yeah, good morning, all. Merry Christmas to you also. I'm starting to be offended about the tree already.
No, Bobby, can I just say,
No.
I can get quite sentimental on days like today, and I think that, like, Clint's dad driving around and giving Clint and his siblings a real Christmas tree just got me.
Yeah.
And I think this is beautiful.
Dad,
Yeah.
what sort of condition is the tree in?
Well, thank you. It was never in the ground. It was in the pot.
Yes.
It was about, in my language, a foot high, so we'll call it a third of a metre for you younger ones.
Yep.
Biggest problem I got now, I've got bloody cathedral ceilings, and it's hitting the roof, and when we bring it in, I've got to get a trolley and two blokes to help me carry it.
Oh.
But the tree stays. It's 40 years old, and I think it's due for heritage
So it's
listing.
thriving.
So it's like the mason cock of Christmas trees.
Cathedral ceilings.
It's
You got a
tall
Cox tree.
and skinny.
That's
It is.
a-
Dad, how tall do you reckon it'd be? 8 foot now?
Oh, no, more than that. It's probably closer to 3 metres now.
Oh, my goodness.
But it doesn't have. Does it got any fresh sprouts this year, Dad?
No, but I did lose one. But I had some arbitrarists up here recently, and I said if they touch that bloody tree, I'm going to kill them.
Yeah.
And what I do is I stake it with ropes all around it, so when we have the storms up here, it won't blow over and
Oh,
break. It's a bit like me. You
So-
get a
yeah,
storm,
my-
I can fall over and break.
My dad lives in the mountains, and so the risk is it's so skinny it could blow over in the storms. But the way Dad decorates
He
it,
should chain himself to it.
it's got more tinsel than
Yeah.
limbs,
Well, it hasn't got
doesn't
many,
it, Dad?
many branches.
Well, I tell you what, Clint, for your benefit, it does have some Channel 9 baubles on
Does it?
Oh, promotional
Yeah, he's got the
ornaments.
freebies.
Oh, I love
yeah.
that.
What
Channel
else?
9 bauble.
What other
Has
ornaments
it got
are
Ray
on there,
Martin's
Dad?
face just swirling around on it?
What else has it got?
Well, one of the biggest problems is it's got so close touching the roof now, the fairy on the top has to bend forward, so she leans forward now.
Okay, we get it. Cathedral ceilings. Nice flex. Big house. Hey, Bobby, we want to get you on and say Merry Christmas, mate. You're like the dad of this show, and we love you lots, and we hope you have a ripping Christmas day.
The feeling's absolutely mutual to you three, and congratulations on a fantastic year for Nova. I love it.
Cute. And Dad, you're a grandfather now. I mean, I was always the golden girl of the family, and now you've got Sienna, your granddaughter. Isn't Christmas just so much more alive now?
It's more special than I could ever imagine. And Christmas is a great time for all. Enjoy it with family, whatever you do. You got your hands full, Joe, three little blokes.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
Queen-
reminding me. Yep.
I've got my hands full.
Of himself.
That's a good Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bobby.
We love you, Dad.
I
We'll see
always
you
get
later
what I
today.
It is Nova. You are on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well. And very special guest. I love this man. Jamie Oliver is with us. Merry Christmas, our good friend.
Merry Christmas. How are you?
We are
we're
excellent.
great. Do you get to put your feet up on Christmas Day, or do you have to cook for the whole fam?
Oh, no, I do cook for the whole family, but I get organised. It's all about the week before and the day before, and then hopefully the day will go well.
Yes, and so does it annoy you when other people get in your kitchen on Christmas Day? Because my fiance loves cooking on today,
Yes, yeah.
Christmas Day, but then when my stepdad tries to get in the kitchen, he's like, get
out.
This is my kitchen.
Yeah, I think you can tell a lot about a person by how territorial they are about the kitchen. But look, I think because it's a bit like air traffic control, right? You want everything to come together. Crispy potatoes, perfect gravy,
Yeah.
perfect roasted meat. You want to get the meat carved and rested. Everything's got to come together at the same time. Otherwise, it's cold. And if people start, messing up your flow, it can be stressful. But the thing in the UK is on the turkeys, and I know it's a bit different out here because of the weather, and you might not be roasting, you might be grilling, but certainly with the roasted turkey, which I know quite a few Aussies still do, you got to let it rest. You got to let it rest for at least an hour.
Do you know an hour? Do you know how hard that is sitting there watching it for an hour?
You just wanna pick away.
It's still cooking. Actually, the temperature internally goes up when it's resting.
Oh.
Right? And all the juice goes back to all those nice little crevices, and then that's the way you get juicy meat. Let it rest. Hour and a half, I'd say, on a big turkey.
Wow.
We used to sit around the bench as Dad was carving off the pork
Yeah, and you
crackling.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ever
Lovely.
went for it early, Dad had whacked the knife, and he got my sister once, and we had to do a run down to the medical centre.
Oh, no, you can't be doing
What else
that.
is there?
I'm sure he meant well.
He didn't.
Hey, Jamie, in Australia on Christmas, we love a pavlova. How do you How do you go with the pavlova?
I love pavlova. I really do. I'm all in for like I like the tropical fruits myself,
Yeah.
like the mangoes and the passion fruit, bit of passion,
Yeah.
vanilla cream.
Yum.
But I also like a little bit of shaved or melted chocolate.
Yes,
Where do
mine's
you-
always a bit
Yeah.
chewy, and I don't mind it a bit chewy.
Where do you sit on, and I know, Clint, you will be a fan of this because you're like an 80-year-old in a man's body. Where do you sit on trifle?
I love a trifle.
Truffle, trifle,
yeah.
or trifle.
Well,
No.
if you think about it, a tiramisu is a trifle, right?
Oh, don't say that.
Oh,
You're
we love
ruining- we love tiramisu.
Yeah. So all it is a sponge fingers or sponge of some description. You can go the layers of jelly, you can go the blancmange, you can go the cream, you can go the chocolate layers. But I mean, for me, it is a retro thing, and I love it.
Yeah.
And the bit of sherry or booze on the sponge, you know, a layer of custard, and I even use that terrible like packet blancmange full of E numbers. Yeah, just because it's Christmas and it's like
easy.
retro, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
my
like
Nana Margaret makes a
edible
great
tinsel,
trifle.
What's on the Christmas list, Jamie?
Well, I was about to ask, yeah.
Well, I kind of go down that like Italian vibe of the arrosto misto, which basically means I can't make up my mind. So I do a roast turkey, I do a porchetta, and I do a roast goose, and then I let everyone have a bit of everything,
Yeah.
and then just smash out the roast potatoes, gravy, veg galore, definitely cauliflower cheese.
Leftovers
Yum.
for a week.
Yum,
Yeah,
yum.
I love the leftovers.
Hey,
I'm all in for curries and pies.
Just quickly before we let you go, what's one of the best bougie presents you bought Jules or the kids?
The best bougie presents.
Yeah, like a little Christmas present, like when you really treated one year.
The best thing I've ever bought her. Golden bed. I mean, I tried to be romantic sometimes.
Oh,
and
I
I
yeah,
could
what do you
see
do?
as a
Yeah, so do I.
Like Simply Jamie, the cookbook.
It's a very good value Christmas gift, I would say. But if I gave that to her for Christmas, she'd look at me and go, "Really?"
Yeah.
I signed
it. Yeah, it might work. But no, I got an old vintage mirror once with her favourite poem etched on it.
Okay. All right. Well, my fiance's getting
Disgusting.
dumped.
I know. It was a really nice French vintage mirror. Went on the wall, great.
Their favourite poem.
Etched. Lots of love. The things you do for a
Wow.
bunk up, right?
Oh
Thanks,
my gosh,
mate.
you are an old romantic. I love that. Merry Christmas,
Yeah, Merry
Jamie
Merry
Christmas.
Oliver.
Christmas to you. Have a great one. I hope Santa was generous to you. And enjoy a lovely
love
time
you.
with your family and friends. Take care.
Stretchy pants today, everyone, for all that food. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh,
It's a
we
busy day today.
We can say that 'cause it's Christmas Day.
It is Christmas Day. Busy morning, running around, getting
Yep.
batteries from the shops.
Yep.
Last minute things that you've forgotten.
Quick little fight with the siblings.
Oh, yeah. Someone's fighting with their auntie.
And then the afternoon session rolls in where you're full of food at one family's house, then you have to make the pilgrimage to the next.
Yes.
Do you know how late Clint is going out for Christmas dinner tonight?
I know, because he's got to work tonight.
8:30 p.m. That's what time our reservation is. We're going out for dinner.
But you have to read the
8:30.
news in Melbourne tonight,
I
don't
do
you?
have to read the news in Melbourne.
But 8:30.
Yeah. Well, that's all right, isn't it?
You know what?
Why 8:30? You finish at 7.
Oh, that was the first reservation available because it's very, very popular. A lot of families do it.
Well, it saves the cleanup. It
no
saves
cleaning.
the, waking up
I
tomorrow morning with the mess
Who's
all
done
over
the carrots?
I feel like I'd be full before 8:30. Just from grazing. and
Yeah,
all
that's
that
a
stuff.
good point.
Bit of a
8:30,
warning.
I'm in like my third round of the ham.
Bit of a warning for families sitting down for lunch today. I've got a lot of vivid memories of doing medical centre runs on Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
There was one year where my sister had hot oil spilt over her because Mum was doing the roast potatoes for the lunch.
The little ankle biters running around the kitchen.
Yes.
Kids out of the kitchen.
So it was everyone in the car.
Was she
off to
okay?
the- she was all right. Off to the medical
So
centre.
everyone goes down to the medical centre.
Yeah, the whole family.
Merry Christmas.
Well, it's Christmas. Got to stick together.
Here we are.
Bring your presents. We could be waiting a while. And then there was one rule in our house which ended in disaster. We used to do roast pork on Christmas Day.
Yum, me too.
We
Did
do
you guys
too.
fight over the crackling?
Yeah, we were like hyenas. We'd all be gathered around the bench. Dad would be with standing there with the electric knife. How
Yeah.
Carving a little bit off.
Yeah. Now, the only rule was, because Dad would take all the crackling off, it'd go in a bowl, you don't touch until we sit down.
100%, because there's always someone who eats more than everyone
Yeah,
else.
Dad. Dad always does it.
It's like a rite of
But,
passage. isn't
everyone's
it?
gathered around watching the carving, right? And Dad always said, you bloody go for the crackling,
Uh-oh.
I'll hit you with the knife.
Oh, not the electric knife. I know where this is going.
Letitia,
Letitia, get your hands out of the bowl, doll.
my urban sister, one year, couldn't resist.
She go the crackling or
She went the crackling.
I don't blame her though. It's hard to sit there and look at it.
And I can remember it like it was yesterday. The hand, it was like slow-mo, the hand coming out of nowhere, and I was watching her hand, and I'm like, she's doing it.
Don't do it,
She's
sis.
it's like watching someone break out of jail.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's going for it. She's going for
She's
it.
making a run for it.
The hand makes contact with the crackling, like a prisoner getting over the fence. And I'm like, she's got it. Go.
Run,
and as
girl.
the hand is making its way back to the body, you see the electric knife come out of nowhere, and Dad's got it with the knife. Blood
Split her
everywhere.
hand open. Oh, Dad!
But
Did it ruin the crackling? Did the blood go in the crackling?
No, the blood didn't go.
Oh,
in the
thank
crackling.
God.
But you could see Dad didn't mean to do it. I think it was just the reaction. Like for years and years, it's like, I've told you, I'll hit you with the knife, and he's gone. Blood's gone everywhere. She's bursting into tears. Dad's like, oh my God, I've actually sliced it with the knife.
Christmas is ruined. Straight to emergency.
Everyone get your toys in the car. We're going to the medical
How many
centre.
stitches?
No stitches. Oh, no, actually, I think there was. Yeah, there might have been a stitch or two.
Oh, and
the crackling
Right,
was
did you,
safe.
Did you eat the crackling before you went to the hospital?
Yeah,
No,
'cause
we had to
otherwise
wait.
it goes cold.
No, that's when Mum goes, I'll get the alfoil.
Oh, it's straight in the oven.
Get the plates out of the oven that I've been warming.
Oh,
Did your parents do
my
that?
mum, my nana used to warm the plates.
Or you'd go to use the sink, and it's like, why is there hot water and plates in the sink?
Yeah.
Plates are soaking, so they're not cold for Christmas dinner.
Hey, that is it. We are getting out of here.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, guys, thanks for spending Christmas Day with us.
Yes, have a great day, everyone. And we're thinking of those who are without loved ones today, too.
It's a magic day, isn't it?
It's
is
a
a
ripper.
special day.
It is an absolute ripper. So, yeah, Merry Christmas to all. Hopefully it's been an amazing day. And, yeah, like Loz said, we are thinking of you for those who don't have all their loved ones with them today.
Have a great day, everyone. Put your stretchy pants on. Eat as
Yes.
much as you can. No rules on Christmas.
And a big shout out to those people who can't be with their family because they're serving dinner to Clint's family tonight at the
I
restaurant.
know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a late one, guys.
And they get the sweet double time and a half paid today, I think.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
Have a great day.
Being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
No